So my husband and I were having this amazing conversation about how people just dislike you for absolutely no reason. And it made me think of how when someone dislikes you, what they're doing is they're basically sipping on their own cup of poison and they want to share it with you. And half of the time, when someone does not like something about you, they want to make you so upset because of the assumptions that they put in their head. They want you to validate those to give them a reason why they don't like you. Anybody who does not like someone based off their own assumptions is crazy. I'm just gonna put it out there. Anyone who does not like you based off their own assumptions, something's mentally wrong with you. Because you should, if you're gonna judge someone, like the great Dr. Martin Luther King said, judge them off the content of their character. Don't judge them off the color of their skin or what you think about them, because you could be wrong. It ain't nothing like, having to eat that bowl of wrong because you made these assumptions of somebody, and like they are nothing like the assumptions that you said that you thought. So it made me think about how someone, when you haven't given someone a reason not to like you, like one thing about it, you're not gonna know. You don't know when someone don't just stop liking you. There's no way to know that. But when someone just does not like you because you walked in the room, that's not your problem. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to you. Quit taking on stuff like that and quit trying to get people to validate you that you really don't too much care if they like you or not. I've been in so many situations where I remember like working at this place and this girl told me, we were talking and she was like, I just thought that you didn't like me. And I was like, I mean, like, for real, like, I don't even know you to not like you. So what would be the reason why I don't? Because I don't sit by you in the class when we're training, or I speak to everybody when I come in. So I'm just trying to understand, why would I not like you? Like, I don't know you enough to have any feelings towards you in that area. So it made me start being aware how other people are, and how if you're not careful, you'll drink their poison. And it's amazing how when someone comes to you and they're like, such and such said they don't like you, just, oh, I feel sorry for them. I hate that they are just taking, occupying so much time with thinking about me. They shouldn't do that. But don't take that on as your problem. Like, well, they don't like me, I don't like them either. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let them not like you by themselves. Like, that ain't your problem. Especially if you haven't done anything for them to dislike you. Let them have that. Like, they gonna have to have that all by themselves because no one cares. But when someone is filled up with so much, when someone is inferior towards you, what they try to do is make you be out to be something for them to be okay. And like I said, validate the reason of why they dislike you in their head. So it's like, as soon as you give them a reason, it's like, aha, yes, I found a reason not to like you. It's because of this. Because they want to have something to go to somebody else and tell them about you. And half of the time, it's just weird to me. Like, I just don't know if hate, like, it's in people's DNA, or how it happens, or where it comes from. Because I wasn't raised like that. Like, I don't know how to hate on somebody. I don't know how to do that. Like, that's just how do you, like, I don't mind giving someone a props. Like, I would admire you before I become jealous. Like, I don't get that. I don't get being jealous of someone. I don't want what somebody else got. I want what God has for me. I don't want what God gave you and then sit up and wonder why he ain't give it to me. I'm happy for what you want, because what you pray for, if he was to give it to me, I probably wouldn't like it. So I'm not jealous of what God does in other people's life. I'm happy for them, and I can admire someone for their greatness without me feeling some type of way. Like, to me, if you love yourself, true love for yourself is not hating someone else. I'm gonna say it again. True love for yourself is not hating someone else. So be aware of those who walk around with that cup of poison and just don't like you for no reason and want to give it to you. Learn how to be so fly that when they try to serve you that poison, you turn around and turn it into some sweet tea and serve them back their own poison, and that they ain't even realize that they got it. Like, don't allow someone else's way that they think of you to jump on you and make you not be who you are. Don't give someone that benefit to say, well, I just don't like the way you wear red lipstick, and then you be like, such and such said they don't like, so I'm not gonna wear it. That's your problem. Or for me, oh my goodness, like, I have so many instances where this has happened to me. Where I remember when I was working at this job, I was wearing these slacks. I had these cute little gray slacks, and I used to wear my high heels with them. And I remember my manager telling me, she was like, "Well, you're gonna have to not wear those pants because they're inappropriate, and we feel like you can't wear them." So guess what I did? I waited next week and wore them same pants with some flats. Nothing was said. So that let me know right there, whatever was going on in their mind or whoever brought that up, that had nothing to do with me. Obviously, I was fly that day, and someone felt some type of way about what I had on because I wore those same pants. The next following week, no one said nothing because I had on flats. Ain't that something? And that taught me a lot about how people will do you based on their own insecurities. People are fickle, so you have to be careful of who you allow to get in your ear, because one day they'll love you and the next day they'll hate you. So you have to be very careful of who you share you with. Everybody don't deserve the great parts of you. And I'm going to say that one more time. Everybody don't deserve your greatness. It's some people that will absolutely applaud that. Share that with them. Don't share that with somebody that just be like, "Oh, you tell them your good news," and they be like, "Oh, I never would have thought that you wanted that." I remember when my husband it was this Benz that I wanted. And I faithed it into my life. Like I'm telling y'all, I faithed that car into my life. I remember leaving my job and driving by it on purpose, telling it, "We gonna be together in the future." And my husband ended up getting me that Benz and brought it to my job. And my manager at the time told me, "I didn't think that you would like something like that." Girl, you don't even know me to know what I would like. Like, stay in your lane. We don't even talk. All we do is work together. And shit, for the audacity of her to say that, I was like, you don't even know what? Like, we don't talk at all. How dare you get that comfortable to put your mouth on me like that? Like, don't say that. Like, I've had I can go all day on this subject because I have been hated on in so many ways. It is absolutely like that. I've just become, it don't even bother me no more. It used to. I used to be like, "Oh my goodness, why people don't like me? I don't do anything. I just walk in the room and people just like, oh my goodness, I don't like her. I thought that you was going to be stuck up when I met you." When I meet somebody, I don't think nothing. I don't have no assumptions of you whatsoever because I get to know you. And then I base what I know about you off of that. And if we don't have that click factor, we just don't click. It doesn't mean I don't like you. Like, that's what people are, you don't talk to me, so I thought that you didn't like me. We got to stop that, because it just don't make sense. You didn't speak to me, so I thought that you didn't like me. What are you talking about? Like, what? So now I have to go on my way to speak to you every day to validate the fact that you feel like I don't like you? No, I'm not. You don't have to do something about that. Like, that ain't my problem. I'm not finna, no. So it's amazing to me the insecurities of others and how they try to throw it on you to make you feel a certain way or make you not be yourself. It half the time people who are who are inferior of you, what they want to do is clip your wings. They want you not to be around there fluttering and having glitter all over yourself and shining and being bright, because they feel some type of way about you. And if we don't learn how to celebrate each other, this will continue to happen. Learn how to celebrate somebody. If you're feel some type of way, like if you feel in yourself that you, like anybody who say this, number one, I will correct you. If you with me and you be like, "She thinks she cute," I'm gonna correct you and be like, "Go give her a compliment because you think she cute. All she did was walk in the room." So if you see somebody, you be like, "Oh, she thinks she cute." No, you thought that. Go ahead and give her the compliment, because if you don't, it's going to seep inside of you and you're going to be looking at this woman all day hating on her because she fly and it makes you feel some type of way because she walked in the room confident. Get it off of you. Don't let that fester inside of you. Learn how to give people a compliment. If you feel like they are doing their job and they fly in life and they got everything, celebrate that person. And if they're just somebody that you don't like, quit judging people based off of things that are just so temporary. Start looking at the content of people's character. I never judge somebody by the way they dress, by the car they drive, by what they look like. None of those things. I go into your character. I spend time with you and I go from there. If you're one of those people, you a negative Nancy, I'm not sitting with you. If you are a negative Nancy and all you do is just talk negativity all day, I'm positive I don't want to be your friend. I'm just going to go ahead and give you that. You're going to have to change, because I can't do that. That is so draining to be with somebody that's just negative. No, You're not going to give me that poison. And you are who you hang around. So you have to be very, like I said, people who are inferior of you, they want to dim your light. So what they'll do is try to make you like them. Nope, I'm not interested and I'm okay and I don't want any of that. I don't want to be a part of that. You're going to have to be in it, like, all that little mood by yourself. No. Now, what I will do is if I feel as though there's something that happened between us, but I don't understand, it's like the tension. You feel that negative energy. Like, if you're a person that I can feel energy. You feel that negative energy. I go to you and talk to you like, hey, excuse me. I saw that we haven't been talking as much, like we used to. Did I do something to offend you or something happened? Like, what's going on? And I'll talk to him and they'll be like, well, oh, it's nothing. It's just got a lot of things going on in my life, and it's nothing against you or whatever. And after that, if you don't talk to me after I've tried to like figure out what's going on, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm gonna go and give you permission. Like, you give people permission not to like you. Like, that does not. That's fine. You don't have to. Like, give them permission not to like you. You okay? That's great. Don't. You don't have to. That's the beautiful thing about it, is that you don't have to like me, and the beautiful thing about it is I have a choice not to care. Like, you're going to have to do that on your own. They got nothing to do with me. But it amazes me the type of poison that people have inside of them, and they try to feed it to others by making them be the same way that they are. You're going to have to be mad at this light, honey. I'm sorry, because I'm going to shine bright. I'm not dimming my light for nobody. God told me, fear no man. Only fear him. That's the only person I have fear for. Other than that, us people, mankind, no, bro. I ain't gonna give you that. Like, that's just too much ammo to care about what other people think about you. So just think about that, man. Take that in and apply that to your life, to just realize those who want you to win, pay attention to them. Anyone who feels some type of way about you and you haven't given them a reason to feel that way, let them have that. Give them permission not to like you. You got my, hey, permission. Hey, don't like me. That's fine with me. But that's true confidence. True confidence is not being moved by the way that someone else feels about you. Don't care. That's true confidence. False confidence is the confidence that we'll try to put an air on about ourselves when we're really not that, and we're really not who we portray that we are. That's when you'll start to want other people to validate the false you. Don't care. True confidence sits back as calm. It doesn't need to be validated. When you know who you are in Christ, especially when you know who you are. When you know who you are in Christ, you have permission not to like me. They didn't like him. So have fun at it. But try your best not to drink the poison that someone else is trying to serve you because they feel a certain way about you. Like I said, that has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. Give people permission not to like you. That ain't your problem. They ain't got nothing to do with you. How they feel about you and what they think about you, that ain't your problem. No one cares. Just say, I don't care enough. Just keep, I don't care enough. You can feel however you want to feel about me. That has nothing to do with me. That has more to do with you, less to do with me. So try to stay on that track. And like I said, be with those who love you and who support you. Don't give the best use to people who don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. So I hope that this encouraged you to see. I hope that this encouraged you. I hope that this gave you something to think about, because it surely woke me up and gave me something I had to pop my camera and like, listen, I got to share this with somebody, because it was it was good. Like, I just wanted to give it to you because it was just good. So use this in your life. Like I said,